Hello friends, ACE Botane next step is. Today we'll be continuing with the NCERT quick reference, sexual reproduction flowering plants, 11th part, that is zygote, embryo development. So for convenience, I will share the screen email. Remember, daily I'm putting 2 questions in ACE Botane at 12:45 p.m. And for again convenience, I wrote some statement and figure in this episode. So you can save time and maximum points can be included. So I will share it. I think the screen came, so we can proceed. All references based on NCERT, reprint edition, March 2024. So we start with the embryo. So there is a plant group called Embryophyta. Embryophyta means plants which have embryo. Embryophyta starts in plant kingdom from bryophytes. Embryophyta. Zygote as well as embryo, their priority level is 2 and diploid, and zygote further develops into embryo. And finally, mature embryo will be formed. After some development of endosperm, then only zygote further develops because zygote has to get nutrition that is given by endosperm. Embryogeny in dicot and monocot, some initial steps are same up to globular stage. And this one famous NCERT diagram, it is a labeling question and for theory drawing question and different stages, etc. So since it is NCERT, I just mentioned it. Next page, we can proceed with the dicot embryogenesis. So when we start with the dicot embryogenesis, see zygote, which is otherwise called oospore. Oospore is diploid zygote, that is fertilized oosphere. Oosphere is egg, haploid. Oospore is diploid. So 2N, and everything I wrote there and represented as well basic for you. And undergo transverse division to form 2 unequal cells. That is cells marked as MNC. MNC stands for suspensor cell and embryo cell. Suspensor cell undergo many transverse division to form 6 to 10 suspensor. And tip cell will be enlarged, that is a vesicular cell or ostoreal cell, which try to get food from the endosperm to embryo. Now, other side we can find here. Hypophysis, radical tip, etc. Now, embryonal cell, that is, here we can say suspensor cell, other tip. Now, embryonal cell, this one, vertically divides twice and transversely once to form 8-celled embryo. We can find. And there will be epibasal tire, hypobasal tire that correspondingly undergo division and octant embryo, or that continues. And here you can find growth of cotyledon, then shape came, and finally mature embryo. So everything I wrote there is basic for you, each step. I think idea clear. Since it is quick reference, now we can proceed to next page. Now, parts of a typical embryo. 3 parts: epicotyle, hypocotyle, embryonal axis. Axis is, yes, correct. It is called tigellum. Now, epicotyle, that is portion of the embryonal axis, which is above the level of cotyledon, which ends into tip of stem or plumule above. Now, second is hypocotyle, below. Hypo means below, portion below the level of cotyledon, which ends into root tip or radicle. So, above, below. Now, embryonal axis, axis AXIS. Your axis, that is tigellum. In embryogeny, order is zygote develops into pro-embryo into globular stage, heart shape, and mature embryo. Again, bottom you can find NCERT diagram, typical dicot embryo here, labeling question, and this is typical monocot embryo of grasses, and single cotyledon monocot is called scutellum. And in monocot only one developed cotyledon, so the suppressed one is called epiblast. So suppressed cotyledon in monocot or remnants of second cotyledon monocot is called epiblast. Both important question. Now comes monocot. When we come to monocot again, oospore, diploid oosphere, that is fertilized oosphere. Oospore undergo transverse division, basal cell or suspensor cell, then terminal cell, then further division proceed, suspensor, then all that details same, suspensor cell, all this, then finally into mature embryo. In monocot, I wrote here conveniently so that you can easily study what all division takes place. I got what happened, then EC what happens, terminal cell what happens, then how that mature embryo will be formed. I think idea clear. If you like this episode, subscribe, support, and like it, share it, comment down. We can continue the next episode. So for time being, we can wind up. Take care. Bye. Thank you.